Hello and welcome, this is Melskunner, and we're back with some more Wargame Red Dragon. In the last video, I attacked this region, driving the enemy out and capturing it. And we did that in preparation for an attack into this region, which is the last one that has political power points. Before we do that, though, I'd like to find out what's over here. So I'm going to send my tank regiment out to scout. And we'll see what we see. Alright, I'm a little bit surprised not to see any air power. So we have an anti-air company. So despite not having air power, they do have defense. We have an anti-tank company. But what I'm more worried about here, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. So they have more advanced tanks. So if we take a look at these, the T-80s and the T-72s, we have 13 armor and 13 armor, which, if I remember correctly, our tanks have an AP power of 10. So we will not be able to defeat that kind of armor. And we don't have anything else in this unit that could do much against those tanks. So hopefully they don't attack me here. Well, they wouldn't be able to anyway because it'd take them a turn to go over. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what their other capabilities are, though. So the anti-tank vehicles, very long-range missiles. That's going to be... I mean, the AP power of 20 doesn't really matter. Our armor is pretty limited. So anything that's really designed for anti-tank capability... and this period is going to be able to punch through the armor unless it's like way older tech. Okay, so anti-air stuff. And then they have a rifle regiment. So BMP-2s. So they have, again, very good anti-tank missiles on these. And they have 32 of them. So that's going to make using tanks quite difficult. Vehicles in general, I should say. And then... they have artillery, and they also have anti-air. So, yeah, a lot of anti-air defense. Okay, so this is going to be a tough nut to crack for sure. But, you know, it is the main objective, the last main objective. So, not too surprised with that. All right, well, with that being the case, let's go ahead and focus over here again. So, we do need something to take care of their air power here. So, I'm going to go ahead and deploy this anti-air company. We'll deploy them here. And we'll move them on up. And that way, next turn, we'll be able to... oh. Okay, well, I just realized I made a big mistake. So, there is no arrow from here to here. There's only an arrow from here to here. So, I actually can't attack over here. So, whoops. Alright, well, we still need that anti-air capability. They don't have any air power over here. So, let's go ahead and just deploy this anti-air unit. I guess it wouldn't have mattered because if we deployed here or here, which I think were the two legal places we could have deployed that anti-air, it would have been the same amount of time to deploy the unit because it would have been here to here. So, here to here is the same thing. So, you know, that's just a mistake. I probably shouldn't have even done this fight. I mean, we did destroy a unit, but kind of unnecessary. All right, well... we'll learn from the mistakes that we make. I really should pay more attention to the arrows. You just kind of figure when there's spaces adjacent to each other that they can move that way, but not necessarily. Looks like we don't have a movement here either, so as I said, it would have been no difference. So, all right. Well, we have 5 points that are going to go over to the next turn, and then we're going to get another 25 to give us 30. As far as dealing with their armor, we do have this infantry battalion, which does have anti-tank capability. As a matter of fact, 16 AP, that's going to be enough. And that would be in all the transports we have over here. So we'll go ahead and move them over to try and support. Now, our tank battalion over here has T-55s, but they only have AP power of 11. And then the T-34-85s have 10. But if I remember correctly, the tanks over here are also T-34-85. So this tank battalion is probably best for the attack from this area. So we're going to send them over there. We'll send the recon to go as well. The Marines are going to stay put because, well, they can't move anyway. We might as well rebase this guy because he can't really do much except attack into this region. I'd like to have a little bit more flexibility, so we just move over here. If I remember correctly, that's how you do it, and then you hit the assign button. There we go. So now we're over here. We're going to have to wait on that. I guess that's it. I mean, we could look at more things that I could do next turn for anti-tank capability. Maybe I should have done this turn, but I made that mistake. So we do have an anti-tank company. See what we've got. So we have 8 of these guys. They do have AP power 14. Fortunately, these guys only have AP power of 11, so those aren't going to help. We do also have a couple different helicopter units. So we have this helicopter unit with attack helicopters that do have some good anti-tank missiles. And then we also have the same thing over here. Oh, that's the wrong group. There we go. Yeah. Again, AP power 14, which will be enough. Unfortunately, they do have good anti-air. So the last unit we'd have is this shock regiment, which has tanks. Ah, okay. Sometimes this game is kind of interesting. So this is supposed to be 1979, and we see a year 1980 and 1985. So they do fudge things, and I'm guessing they do that for balance. So we see here AP power of 13 and AP power of 16. That'll be enough. So maybe this shock regiment will be our main way of punching in there. All right, well, we have a few different ways of maybe getting this one, but it will take a few turns, I think, to assemble. So as much as this was a mistake, I guess it's not too big of a deal. All right, well, let's go ahead and end the turn. I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay, so this thing's moving. Oh, okay, so it's a helicopter. Oh, okay, so it's coming in to attack me. Okay, Comrade Major, our advanced air has just detected a large armored formation approaching from the north. This is the enemy counteroffensive that we were waiting for. Oh, okay, well, that's not good. So from there. Yeah, I see him now. Okay, so I don't know what to expect with that. I'm going to guess maybe more T-72s, maybe more T-80s, but either way, that's going to be a lot to handle. Now, fortunately, they are armor, so that's going to take them some time to get here. So it's going to be one turn to move here, turn to move there. They won't be able to attack until they get to the third turn. So it gives us time to react. Now, we do have this guy to worry about. So Special Forces, it looks like a helicopter unit. Okay, so that's going to be tough to deal with. We have an attack helicopter. They have 6 of them with anti-armor missiles that can reach out to 2,800 meters, which is pretty far. And other than that, they have some Special Forces infantry. They have some more helicopters with rockets, so even more challenging to deal with. And then they have just supply helicopter, recon helicopter. Some of these are not armed, and then these just have machine guns. Okay. Well, with that being the case, we did thankfully move the anti-air in. Otherwise, we might have been boned here. What can we do with this? So 2,800 meters, that's the same distance those missiles can reach out. And then these are a little bit closer range, but hopefully it'll be enough to knock out their air power. We'll have to see. Well, that's the fight I'm probably going to do. Now, I should probably send the planes in here, too. Yeah, they can attack helicopters, and the helicopters shouldn't be able to attack me back. And that's pretty good range for attacking helicopters, 1,500 meters. So let's see what we've got here. Just to make sure. Yeah, as far as I can tell, they have no way of attacking planes. So they should be defenseless against these guys. So let's send them in. And, I mean, I have 30 points to spend here, but I don't think that I want to do anything with this fight. I mean, yeah, we have bad guys coming, but let's focus more on other things for now. We have time to deal with them. So let's just do this fight. We've got the planes in here. We've got the anti-air. Hopefully we'll be able to handle them. Okay, so we have cohesion of 3. They have cohesion of 4, so slight advantage there. We have a morale of 5. They have a morale of 5, so no advantage there. We have slightly more points than they do. So they need to destroy more to defeat us. Okay, well, that's interesting. They have a deployment here in the middle of us. I wonder if that's because they're special forces. Kind of odd, but hopefully we can deal with it. All right, let's launch the battle and see what we can do here. Okay, so starting out, I don't know if I need a forward operating base, but we do want that. This is worth 4 points, so we should probably try and capture it, I would imagine. Let's put that guy there. And I probably should focus a lot on air power, because we could do quite a bit with that without too much risk. So should I just get all of the ones that I can and then work with that? They might not be too effective, though. I mean, we've seen attacks with planes before. And it seems like they have to do quite a few strafes before they do a whole lot. And I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're going to want our anti-air units. We only have 4 of the really good ones, though. Maybe we focus on the not-so-good ones, because they are a lot cheaper, but they still will give us good punch. I'm really worried about their rockets. The rockets should be able to take me out fairly easily. So we're going to want to probably really spread our guys out, would be my thought. as the best way of handling them. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead with that. So I'm going to put a guy here. I'm going to put a guy... Maybe we put this in the building. That might be a little bit safer if we do that. We don't have any buildings over here, so... we'll have to make do. Okay. Now, I imagine they're going to hit me... If they deploy in here, they'll hit me pretty soon. So, what I think I'm going to do is we'll put some infantry in here, in this wood. Maybe slow them down a little bit. And also protect this guy. And we'll put another infantry platoon in here, just as a little bit of extra protection. But we'll put them a little further back. And also, the transports might be a distraction. I guess we should also try and put some infantry over in this urban area. Maybe a couple platoons worth. And we can also get some anti-air, I think, to help us out. So, put one in the urban area. We'll put another one kind of over in here in the woods as kind of like a cheeky thing, because if they go around the mountain, it might be close enough range that we'd hit them. So we'll go with that. I mean, maybe I should concentrate my anti-air more than this, but I'm just afraid that they'll just do a big rocket barrage. Take them out too easily. So that's what I'm worried about. I'll put a single platoon. And hopefully if I'm far enough back in the woods, I'll kind of catch them off guard. And then we'll do some anti-air. So, put one here. Put one here. Put one here. Maybe this ridge will give me some air. All right, let's go with the air power now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can get quite a bit more of this anti-air stuff. So I should probably do that. I'm just trying to think of like how could I deploy these in a way that we could keep them safe and not have them all get killed so fast. Enemy might be able to do that. So let's put another one here. And we'll put more in this area. So I'll put another one back in here. Put another one over here. And we'll put another one. I guess we could put it here. I mean, that does give it some semblance of coverage. Put another one maybe back in here, and we could deploy it in a way that we would maybe protect this guy. So we put it back in here once the round starts. And do we want to deploy any of these? I say we hold off and let the enemy get depleted a little bit more before we do that. Maybe we put one in here and we'll put it in the woods here. Again, the ridge may protect us until the range is closer where we kind of want it. And we'll put another guy in here. We obviously can move these guys around, and then we'll keep the last couple as a reserve. The last one, I should say, as a reserve. And we'll go from there, I guess. On the other hand, we could just deploy it. And maybe put it in this group of woods here. Alright, so we do have in reserve the more powerful anti-air. And then we have the planes all ready to go. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start the sucker off. We'll start at very slow. Launch. Unload. Go to bullet time. Unload this guy. Fortunately, bullet time is one of those things where it can be kind of frustrating because it takes a very long time for things to process. Go ahead and hit unload here. Back to bullet time. Okay, so my idea here is maybe catch them a little bit as they're coming in. Have this guy unload. You have this guy to unload as well. Go back to very slow. Go to unload. Okay, bullet time. For the infantry, I'm going to put in these woods, and I'm going to just put them kind of in the back. Maybe we'll be able to catch the enemy. And then these vehicles, I'll put them over here. Just, you know, in a place. Because right now the enemy doesn't have anything. The reason they don't have anything is because they haven't landed any of their helicopters. So if we can take advantage of that, we may be able to, you know, get them early, kind of. Maybe I should have a unit a little bit closer. Maybe just so that we can get vision. So how should we do this? Maybe try and prevent them from getting their deployment zone? So I'm going to try kind of a cheeky move here. I'm going to start moving this way. In this unit, I'm going to move... We'll be a little bit more direct this one. Move over this way. And you will move with this group. And you will move... Let's take them a little bit more direct and move them to there. You know, honestly, this might have been a good place to deploy. Okay, let's see what happens. Go to very slow. Right now, we don't see any... Oh, there we go. First one. We have here. So we've got some kind of helicopter. Oh, did I not deploy? Whoops. Okay. Hello. Okay, bullet time. All right. Now we can use our planes. Maybe send a plane out of this guy. I don't know what it is, but we'll at least get the plane going. I only send one just as a, you know, kind of a precaution because I don't know where else the enemy is. They could have deployed over here. I don't know. So we're just going to play this a little at a time. Could be their main forces over there. Could be their main forces down here because remember, they could deploy there. Sometimes the enemy likes to do things like that. Okay. Gonna bullet time it. Oh, that's one of their command guys. All right. Go a little bit more hardcore after that because that's what we want to take out. And we'll go after this guy as well. Oh. Aha. You know what? Go after this instead. Is this closer? Let's reroute here. Because this is a lot closer. It is another one of their command guys. So maybe we can take that out. This guy might be too close, though. Let's just have him go after this one. Okay, we're out of range right now. I'm trying to remember what these things were armed with. I think it was mostly machine guns, I think, on these guys. I'm not sure, though. Okay, so the enemy's kind of going more direct over here. We may be able to catch them. Although I have a feeling they're backing this up with attack helicopters and things. So maybe I shouldn't move just yet. We'll be patient. All right, let me double check that I have some things moved. All right. I had game plan to move this guy over in this wood here, and we'll move the vehicles in here back because, you know, keep them out where they are right now doesn't make much sense. Okay, we do have some helicopters coming in this way as well. I guess these are the attack ones, huh? This guy might be too close to attack. I guess we'll find out. Alright, I'm trying to divide my attention here. Hey, there they go. They're going on an attack run. Ooh, we got another group over there. Okay, looks like we got him. Have them reroute. I mean, if we can take out these guys with planes, all their command vehicles, then we've more or less won. So, go back to very slow. Okay, these look like transport helicopters, so I'm going to see if we can do something against them. No, it looks like they have pods to attack. I mean, it's really hard to tell. I mean, can I click on them? Okay, they have rockets. So these guys are dangerous, so never mind this move. I'm going to imagine maybe something similar over here. Yeah, rockets. Okay, our plane's on the way. How about we reroute? And we go do runs on this rather than on those other guys, because I can't actually see them right now. So I really don't know what to expect. And this guy is kind of a threat at the moment. Oh, they've captured something here. Interesting. So that means they've landed a helicopter, because that's the only way they can do something like that. All right, well, we'll be patient, because it's clear that my planes can do a lot here. And we're going to have them come in soon. It looks like they have a fair amount of ammo in these cannons, so they can do a couple passes at the very least. I mean, we only have 20 rounds left in this guy, but 140 in that. So, all right, we'll be patient. I'm not sure if that order took. Okay, we managed to take out that other guy. Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, let's see if we can do something about that. Let's just go for broke here. Now I do have a run. I guess we should reroute these vehicles, actually. Because we just took out the one command vehicle over here. We're going to want to take out one that's over here, right? Now, they may have landed some of their infantry. I don't know. It seems like they're kind of going on a path over here to flank me. As a matter of fact, this... I should probably prepare for that flank. So, let's do so. So, I'm going to put that guy over there. Put this guy over here. We'll keep a couple things over here just in case this attack comes. But I'll grab this guy and we'll put him over here somewhere. Should I get more stuff in here? I guess we can grab the one. We could grab these guys just as kind of a reserve. Sure. I'm gonna, again, split them up more, but... I'm not sure if that is doing what I want it to. But once we've done that, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this infantry just move over here a little bit, because it looks like they are going for a flank on me. The AI sometimes cheats, and they know where you are going to be, so... that might be what's happening here. Okay, here come the planes. Oh. Interesting. Alright, we lost line of sight here, so I'm gonna tell this guy to stop. Alright, this guy can leave. This guy can leave. This guy, we're gonna have reroute to this. Maybe we didn't lose the, maybe we didn't kill the command vehicle like I thought we did. So I'm going to go aggressive here and try and see if we can catch him. So that's what I'm going to aim for. All right, we've lost sight of all the enemy guys. That's okay. We only have the one guy coming in. Let's go to very slow here. Okay, we're firing anti-air on this helicopter. Okay, got a couple helicopters back there. Probably stuff they've called in. Looks like one of them is a command. Fortunately, I think the mountain is kind of preventing our good shots here. I'm actually surprised we haven't done any damage to this guy. Let's have him move a little bit. Okay, so they lifted off. That's kind of what I was looking for. Okay, let's just have the infantry stop where it is so that we can actually get the things deployed again. Okay, back to bullet time. So this move may have been the right one. I don't know for sure, though, because it looked like there were some helicopters coming in. They may be attack helicopters. So let's just back off a little bit. Okay, so we do have one plane available to attack with. Oh, so that's a recon helicopter there. Let's go here. I can always reroute later. I honestly think the only... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I think we just, we move here. This guy's gonna be able to reacquire, I guess. But with all this anti-air, I'm really surprised these helicopters are still up in the air. Now, that we might have gotten through the rockets. Ooh, they're firing stuff at me. Let's just go into the woods right here, rather than go a little bit further. I'm hoping we'll catch this recon helicopter. All right, well, they've got a bunch of junk in here. Where's this plane? Let's have it, trying to see by the silhouette what we've got. Let's have it go after this guy. Hopefully it'll be able to reroute because it's going there anyway. Okay, let's go to bullet time. Have it reroute to this because it's already on the path. I think this is more a line of sight thing. I can't see this guy. Do I get ballsy and go up here? This guy more than likely has a rocket, so he'll be able to take me out with. Oh. Never mind, we got it. Maybe we go after this guy. I'm continuing to fire away here with this helicopter. Again, I have no idea how they're not dead, but alright. Alright, what do we want to go after then? I guess we just hit the helicopters, do strafe runs on them, and then we reacquire for that if we can, or we reacquire for something up here, and we just kind of keep doing those runs. This has to eventually pay off. Fortunately, I think the range is... I think the mountain screws with our targeting ability. Yeah, that's what we don't want to have happen right there. Let's have this guy kind of move. I'm sure this guy still has more rockets. Alright, well that's unfortunately what I was trying to avoid. There we go. Got a grounded craft. Okay, let's have this guy evac. Let's go to bullet time here. Let's switch it over to this guy. Oh, actually, we've got another command vehicle that's kind of on the path, so we'll go there. I don't know if we got full deploy because of the bullet time nonsense. So, again, we'll hit this. We'll go to very slow, just this way I know I'm getting the mission. Okay. We did knock out the command vehicle, which is what we're looking for. This guy is evac'd. We will eat some rockets, but you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay, so here we're just going to move over this way. And here we're going to move up, and we're going to try and take out this recon guy. All right, well, I mean, we're doing the casualties we need to do. I don't know if they have any supply, so honestly, if they run out of rockets or missiles or whatever... Oh, okay, we do have more guys over here, and we should keep deploying them, shouldn't we? So, I'll deploy a guy over here. Deploy another guy over there. Okay, we can also deploy more infantry if we want. Which, honestly, is probably not a bad call. Oh, we have anti-air infantry. I didn't even pay attention to that. Probably should have deployed that instead of the infantry we did deploy. So, okay. We'll get them up in here. And I don't really see a lot of defense over here, so I'm going to try a move. So we're going to go ahead, move fast. We're going to go here. I mean, these guys, even if they've taken casualties, they did their job. And their job was to knock out a command vehicle. I mean, that's well worth it, to me, anyway. So this guy's going over there. We got our other planes incoming. All right. I don't think we're going to get a good shot here, so I'm probably going to have to reroute. Yeah. Just have this guy come over here instead. It's just the mountain is screwing with the targeting because he's on one side of a mountain. Oh, we don't have a target here, so we'll hit this guy instead. I'm so surprised we haven't... oh, we lost our one guy here. Kind of surprised we haven't taken this guy out yet. Okay. They're continuing to fire rockets. I figure if we keep moving, I mean, we might take some casualties, but hopefully kind of mitigate that. Do I think I can do a straight front on these guys in time? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think this guy ended up rerouting like we wanted him to. We'll go after that. I should try and hunt down where the command vehicle is. I mean, I'm kind of doing that now. Speaking of which. Yeah, see, this guy didn't reroute. And that's just a bullet time nonsense. Go there. Guess we'll have you do this one. You're gonna evac because you're out of ammo, kind of. I'll let him do one more run. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's have this guy reroute over here. Oh, we're being attacked here. I don't like that. So I'm going to try and back off. Maybe back off here. I mean, unfortunately, these anti-air units that I have seem to be kind of crap. Okay, so we managed to get this guy to take off. But it means he is vulnerable to a plane attack. So we just kind of stay on top of him. Wish I had noticed that earlier. We might have been able to catch him when he was still on the ground. Go for an attack run here. Where are my other planes? There's one over there. Okay, this guy's gonna eat rockets, unfortunately. And let's back them off. Let's have these guys stop so they don't eat rockets. Okay, we're gonna have these guys come over. We're gonna continue to eat rockets, but you know, is what it is. Have this guy come in, try and take this guy out. Okay, we did manage to kill one command vehicle. Let's try and go after the other one. Go after... oh, we just lost sight of it. Let's keep going here so that maybe we can regain sight of it. This one, in mission, we're going to have go after something different. Okay, there we go. We reacquired. Maybe a little late, though, for the strafe run. Okay, we got him. And that's the victory, I think, because we knocked out all of their at least all the command vehicles they had. So it didn't destroy them. Yeah, last command unit on the battlefield, because they couldn't deploy anymore because we always were on top of them. So we did sacrifice a lot to ensure that, but it worked out in the end. We only lost, I don't think it even says how many we lost, does it? Okay, well, we get 2 morale points. They lose a morale point. We both lose cohesion. Okay. But we've done enough damage to these guys that I don't know how much of a threat they are at this point. And we still have the anti-air company in the area. But it was kind of frustrating because the vehicles we deployed to use in the anti-air didn't seem like they were that effective. Seemed like they were wailing away for quite a while. Now, it was just one vehicle, so maybe if I had a full platoon, it would have made a difference. But with a rocket barrage, they could have taken out 4 vehicles, you know, so that's why I didn't do that. I was trying to split it up and make them have to, like, go through a lot of attrition, but maybe that was the wrong choice. In any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.